Hey, what's up, everybody? Today is Wednesday, February 8th, 2012. Is that right? Yeah. And today's the news day. And I tried really hard to find three interesting gaming stories this week. Not really anything all that interesting. There was a PS3 update. Something like you could download some PS Vita games early. Nothing that I can think from Xbox. I mean, there are some news stories out there, obviously. The one that I thought was most interesting wasn't the Nintendo 3DS price drop that you can get it for $149 at GameStop, but the Psychonauts 2 funding that Notch has proposed towards Tim Schafer. Interesting to see where that will go. I guess we'll find out more after GDC. But yeah, I kind of mentioned that yesterday. That was the big news yesterday. And apparently Notch isn't good. He's not going to code for it or anything. So it's purely funding. And I kind of wonder if this means it'll get a Mojang branding on it. Possibly. That would be interesting. But I haven't even played the original Psychonauts. My friend told me to get it sometime a little bit after Christmas of last year. So I might have to check it out. I don't know. It's a good price too, but I just didn't really feel like playing it at the time. Maybe I'll check it out though. So I'll just go ahead and go into the tech news, which I picked out three stories here from the past couple of days. Today, Amazon and Viacom. Sorry, I'm messed up my pronunciation of Viacom. They came to a deal where it's added some shows and whatnot to Amazon Prime video streaming services. So if you have that, I mean, now you've got some more shows. Let's see. They had some listed here. I guess I need to go to Amazon. But yeah, it's cool to see more content coming to Amazon Prime, and there's a lot more here. So I'm excited for that, and hopefully there will be lots more to come. While we're on the subject of video streaming, this isn't really news that I was going to put forth here, but yesterday Netflix released their first original series. It's called Lilyhammer, and it's good. I watched it all. I marathoned it all, and I wouldn't recommend doing that. I recommend getting some sleep, so when you have to go to work in the morning, you're not tired. Let's move on to the next story. Apparently, it's kind of been a little unclear whether or not Windows 8 for ARM processors will have the ability to run, just regular Windows apps. Like that you would normally see on a desktop. It's been kind of theorized that you probably will only be able to use ARM only programs, but it's still very unclear. Today there were just more rumors about that, and I find this kind of interesting. When Microsoft announced that Windows 8 was going to support ARM, I was very interested because they had just released Windows Phone 7, and then they were going to go for much of the same touch interface style with Windows 8, and they were also putting it on ARM. So I was kind of thinking that we would eventually see just a single operating system coming from Microsoft, and it's used on phones and tablets and computers. I just kind of thought that would be interesting, and I think obviously they haven't done it with Windows 8, but I think by Windows 9 we'll probably definitely see that. Mostly because I don't think that the PC is all that necessary anymore. I think a lot more people are going for their mobile phones. Instead of buying a kid a laptop, people are just buying their kids smartphones, and so I really think that coming up in the future, we will see the decline of desktops, because gaming is really the only argument that I could see where the normal consumer still needs a PC is for gaming, but it's becoming better and much more. Well, mobile phones are becoming much more powerful, and the games for them are becoming much more elaborate. And I could see in the next few years phones being viable gaming options, especially if there becomes a standard for gaming controllers on iOS devices and maybe even across to Android. I think if we could have like a Bluetooth standard for gaming controls, we would definitely see a major increase in that. And moving right along, I don't have an HP touchpad, but today I believe HP released an Android kernel, like an official Android kernel for the HP touchpads. Now apparently so they had accidentally shipped some HP touchpads with Android on them, and it's a variation on Froyo. So it's kind of old, but I'm interested to see where the hacker community can take this, and it will be very. I'm gonna keep my eye on this. I really wanted to buy an HP touchpad a few months ago when they had the fire sale, but I was too slow. I didn't think anybody would really be all that interested in them, to be perfectly honest. But apparently I was wrong. More. Where did I put that? If I could be more self-centered at all, and I don't know where it is. Thought I had it over here. If I could be more self-centered, I would definitely want. Oh, here it is. I would definitely want to see an Android or WebOS initiative for the Nokia N810. This thing, I got this in 2008, late 2008, and it was just the most amazing thing to have, and I still love it, but it's very the community there is very dead, so it's kind of just sits here now because there's not much I can do with it anymore. Yeah, I think that comes to the end of our news segment for this week. Thanks for watching. Tomorrow I'll probably just talk again, so maybe I'll see you tomorrow. If not, thanks for watching. Bye.